Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to give a rather strong opinion that I've been wanting to mention for a while, but I've had some discussions in recent days, so it's really brought it to the forefront. That being, I absolutely believe that the Reds get a pass in Cincinnati as compared to the Bengals. Let's take a step back and look at both teams. As everybody knows, Cincinnati might very well be the worst pro sports city in America. Neither one of these teams gives you much of anything. I believe since 2000, the Reds have only had three winning seasons since 2000. 2010, 12, and 13 are the only times since the turn of the century that they've even made the playoffs. 3 times in 19 years. Obviously, as everybody knows, the Bengals have won a playoff game since 1990. Reds aren't much better with 1995 was the last time they advanced in the series. But back to the Bengals. Their last playoff win 29 years ago, 7 playoff appearances, 0 wins. So neither team's given you much of anything. But if you were to hear some people talk, you would think that the Reds are vastly a superior organization to the Bengals. And sorry, I'm just not buying it. The one thing I will say about the Bengals is that Mike Brown doesn't pretend to care. You get a boring stadium. You get a very kind of drab game day experience. Not a whole lot of community involvement, things like that, but it's a very surface level kind of thing, and Mike Brown doesn't pretend otherwise. So if you like the Bengals, chances are you're kind of accepted that this is what you're getting. And I kind of feel like with Bob Castellini that he shakes you in the hand, looks in the eye, and then stabs you in the back with his other hand. The Reds do a lot of things that, quite frankly, I just don't care about. I know they're involved in the community much more than the Bengals. They have Reds Fest. They have a lot of celebrations, this and that. And maybe those things count for something. Maybe if I lived in Cincinnati, I would care more. But I don't live in Cincinnati, so I just see a similarly inferior product, much like the Bengals. And people want to try to tell me otherwise. And when you have 6 losing seasons in a row like they have, you just don't care enough. You can't convince me that they care enough. You can't convince me that it's bad luck. I'm just not seeing it. 6 losing seasons in a row is a sign they just don't care enough to put a winning team on the field. They're not doing the things necessary. Now, is Bob Castellini directly responsible? No. He is the owner, though. It's up to him to put the correct people in charge, and he has failed to do so in a rather extraordinary manner. The Reds have been so irrelevant for so long now, and even when they were good, they didn't make the final push needed to go from good to great. So I'm sorry, you just cannot convince me that the Reds care and are better ran than the Bengals. I've been hearing that for a while, and I'm just not going to buy it. But, you know, like I said earlier, at least the Bengals don't pretend to care. The Reds do. When truth be told, they don't care about the on-field product. It's a lot of half-truths, kind of sort of going all in, maybe making a few small moves to try to appease the fans, but not really going after it. I mean, hell, if the Royals can win the World Series, then a small market team can get the job done. So enough with the excuses, enough with the bobbleheads, enough with, you know, celebrating the past, which granted, I like the past, but the Reds have this sort of when in doubt, wheel them out philosophy, which might fool some people, but it doesn't fool me into thinking that they care. They care just about as much as the Bengals do. I'm sorry, if you disagree, that's just kind of how I feel and have felt. But some discussions on Facebook and other things that I see really were what prompted this video. But so anyway, those are my thoughts on that. And overall, I just believe that the two teams are extremely alike, despite what others say. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.